Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about Pau Victor. We did talk about him on the previous channel, but Hansi Flick impressed with Pau Victor. And as well, Clement Lenglet. Could he stay at Barcelona? Then as well, we're going to be talking about some Barcelona players who are impressing during preseason. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Go over there and check me out. That way you can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's get straight into the video. All right, guys, let's get straight into video. But before I talk about Pau Victor, guys, I want to give a quick shout out to Fermin Lopez, who is away currently at the Olympics. He is playing for Spain at the Olympics, and today against Spain, today in Spain's 3-0 victory against Japan, Fermin Lopez scored two absolutely world-class goals. Fantastic long-range shots from Fermin Lopez, guys. I'm going to share the screen right here just so you guys can see. But look at the distance in which Fermin Lopez was able to score. This was the first goal in which Fermin Lopez, he did open the score. And this was for Spain's second, right outside of the box on the volley from a corner kick. And this is something that we've seen from Fermin Lopez in Barcelona. You know, those long-range goals. This is something that he does have in his locker. And this is another one of the reasons why I insist that, hey, even though Dani Olmo, he's a fantastic player, he is not needed at Barcelona. Fermin Lopez is a player who can play in that number 10 position. And he's done extremely well, in the limited minutes that he has had for Barcelona. But this is not talking about Dani Olmo, guys. I want to give praise to Fermin Lopez for the performance that he put in today against Japan. And, hopefully we can see him back for Barcelona soon enough. He is going to have some vacation time after the Olympics. But congratulations for Fermin on advancing and continuing on in the Olympics. But now, guys, I want to be talking about Pau Victor because as I did talk about in yesterday's video, guys, Pau Victor, he was impressive and he did shine against Manchester City. And right now, due to that performance, Hansi Flick believes that Pau Victor, he does have a place in the first team squad. And as of right now, he's even mentioning him as a potential substitute for Lewandowski. You know, as I said, in the games where Lewandowski, he needs some rest, where there's fatigue, Pau Victor can play in that position, and he even views him ahead of Vitor Roque. And I've talked about this before, but this bodes bad for Roque, and it just speaks of Barcelona's poor planning. But the emergence of Pau Victor, that's something that's very, very good for Barcelona, and hopefully we can see some more, of these type of performances during preseason. Barcelona's next match is actually going to be tomorrow against Real Madrid, and is he going to be starting in that match, or is Robert Lewandowski going to be starting? It's going to be very interesting to see. But Pau Victor, he continues to impress Hansi Flick, and could he be a potential replacement for the Polish striker? And another player who has been impressive during preseason is Clement Lenglet. And this is something that I have mixed feelings about because Clement Lenglet is a player that I want out of Barcelona. But due to Barcelona's financial situation, Hansi Flick has to look at every single player at his disposal. And right now, he doesn't rule out keeping Clement Lenglet due to the experience of the Frenchman. And right now there is interest from Atletico Madrid and there is interest from Real Sociedad, but nothing is agreed, and so Barcelona, they're not ruling anything out. And Clement Lenglet right now, he is focused on Barcelona's preseason tour, and he could potentially be looking to stay, but at the same time, the door is open. But guys, what do you guys make of a potential Clement Lenglet, potential staying, like him staying at the club? I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, Hansi Flick, are you sure? Do you really want to keep Clement Lenglet, knowing that Barcelona are absolutely stacked in that position? But hey, I trust Hansi Flick, and let's see if that is a good move. But I'm selling, simple as that. But guys, talking about center backs, we have to talk about Jules Kounde because Jules Kounde, he has returned from his vacation. He actually cut his vacation short. And that's something that I've talked about before on the channel. And Jules Kounde, man, his hard work and his personality, it's similar to that of Gabi, for example. And he's so reliable. He's had a fantastic second half of the season. He was criticized in the first half due to some of his poor performances, but he kept his head down. He put in the work, and he even cut his vacation short. And he's looking to start under Hansi Flick in a good foot and in a good manner, and he's already back in preseason training, and that's absolutely fantastic to see. And Jules Kounde, he's going to have a big role, knowing that Pau Cubarsi and knowing that Ronald Araujo, they are out. Pau Cubarsi out for Spain in the Olympics, and Ronald Araujo out with an injury. Could he return to that center back spot? But it's most likely that he's going to be playing it as a right back. And talking about football, guys, we have to talk about Gerard Martin because he was impressive in that performance against Manchester City. He did play as a left back, and Barcelona right now, especially Hansi Flick, he's keeping an eye on Gerard Martin, and could he be a potential replacement for Alejandro Balde? Barcelona right now, instead of going after Joao Cancelo, they're looking at potentially keeping Martin and having him as the backup to Alejandro Balde. And also you do have Hector Ford in that position who can also help. But his performances for Barcelona Athletic were impressive, and Hansi Flick, he is impressed with him, and as I said, he does have a confidence in him. And could he be a backup to Alejandro Balde? And my thoughts on that is always look first to La Masia before looking elsewhere, and we need to see more of Gerard Martin before we make that decision. But going after and looking elsewhere, I'd rather just stick and focus on La Masia and just promote them from within. But guys, those are it for the Barcelona news of the day. Definitely let me know your thoughts on everything that I discussed on today's video. What do you guys make of the news that I have discussed? Fermin Lopez, absolutely an amazing performance today against Japan. Pau Victor, could he be a replacement, or no, not replacement, but more of a substitute to Robert Lewandowski? And as well, talking about Clement Lenglet, could he stay at Barcelona? But guys, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.